Happy Friday, Junior, everybody. We're in the studio, WGVE 88.7 with Big Papa and Apostle Kelly Williams. We're going to talk Wow Fest, so stay tuned. We're going live momentarily.
What's your
Chelsea Stalling, Livington.
Here we go. 88.7 WGVE, Gary's Voice of Education. Big Papa, body rolling on your radio. Take me back Thursday and all in the place. And we have a special guest in the house, Apostle Kelly Williams. Wait a minute though. He's the man of the cloth, so I gotta still be good. Yeah. The Spirit didn't lead him for no ribs up in here. But it's okay.
I actually haven't been there today.
Okay. But it's all good. It's all good. But you got the Wow Fest coming on today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this Sunday.
It's this Sunday, yeah.
It's unbelievable. A year ago, I was here in the same studio.
Right.
Talking about the same thing. And this is year number 17. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow Fest. Wow.
17 years we've been putting on this fest in greater Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area, specifically in the city of East Chicago.
Okay.
And we provide a free gospel fest, haircuts for boys,
Nice.
braiding for girls, book bags, and then we bring together conglomeration of a lot of community partners. We deal with health issues. We have a whole health tent that will do screenings, immunizations, blood pressure, whatever your child needs to be ready for school, along with the parents. And we try to attach the parents with different things, their services that are provided to help them with parenting at home. So this is just basically a nutshell of what it is that we do and what Wow Fest was created for. If you don't mind, I'll just kind of share the history of Wow Fest.
Yeah.
It started off as a church picnic, and in the church picnic, we noticed that there were kids that were in the park, and we were giving away book bags for our church members. We ended up giving book bags away to the kids there in the park. And I got this vision in the middle of the picnic. You know what? Next year, let's give away book bags to kids. Let's bring a concert right here to the park.
Nice.
And make it free for the community. And this is a kickback and a representation of the faith community. So we've been doing that for 17 years. The first one we had, we didn't anticipate what's happening. We brought local artists there, and the mayor came, and 5,000 people showed up with no marketing.
Wow.
Nothing. We just put it out there, and they just basically told us, okay, look, you guys, this is a real fest. And we were scratching our heads. We don't even know. We just put flyers out in the community and said, whosoever will, let them come. And they came. They came from Gary, Hammond, East Chicago, all over. And it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. So our fest has grown so much that the mayor said we can't have it in the park anymore.
I had to move.
Yeah, so they built a band shell stage out on the lakefront. That they host the Fusic Fest there in East Chicago, which is a big fest,
right?
Comparable to what Festival of Lakes does on a smaller scale. But that they built that with our fest in mind also, so that we would be able to put that on every year for the kids.
Wow, that's awesome, and especially nowadays, school stuff is expensive.
Yeah,
and then you gotta get your haircuts. Haircuts ain't cheap no more.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And braiding hair, of course, is expensive too.
Yeah. So we get a lot of sponsors for that. So
Okay.
a lot of the local beauty supply stores in East Chicago, they give us the barrettes, all of the things, rubber bands,
That's nice.
some of the grease and different things. So we get a lot of help with that.
So how many barbers do you usually have for that?
we normally they come in stages.
Okay.
So the first part of the stage of the fest, it may be 2 or 3, but we've had up to 4 or 5 at one time, and the parents, they sit there and wait and let the kid, sometimes it's a rather long line.
Right.
And I think last year we ended up needing to do vouchers. Okay. So they just gave out.
So you can go to the barber shop.
You just come to my shop before school, and I'll hook you up. So we definitely want to get your child back out there to the park. There's George Park in East Chicago at the lakefront. Beautiful. I think we have one of the most beautiful marinas and beaches along the Lake Michigan shoreline. Nice. So if you can make it, I would ask that you get there early. Right. Because once we fill up that parking lot, it gets kind of. I'm sure. It gets it's a long walk from the parking garage. Right. So there's so many people that come together to make this thing happen. And, we're appreciative of all of the help that we get in order, to put the fest on. Now, who all gonna perform during the fest? The headliner this year for the fest is Vincent Bohannon. Vincent Bohannon. We've had some of great gospel artists. We had some of the best that the gospel community has to offer. We've had in the past J.J. Harrison. We've had, oh my goodness, Donald Lawrence. He was there a couple of years ago. The great maestro, Total Praise. Richard Smallwood. Yeah, Richard Smallwood's been there. Byron Cage came 2 years ago. So we've been blessed to be able to attract big name national gospel recording artists. We have a great relationship with Mark Hubbard, who's a local Stellar Award winner, and he's on the Stellar Committee. Very good friend and connected with our ministry. He does a lot of our leg work and footwork and builds the relationship. So that door's been open, and we're just excited that this year we're bringing the choir back. The last 2 years we've been focusing on bringing the choirs back. So we have Sync and Peace Troop is going to be there this year. As a special guest, and then something that I love, we're going to have DJ K Season. I do. He's going to be on the 1s and 2s. For a couple of hours of the fest. We've also got Jahari McGee. He's going to be there with us. New Zion Temple Choir, Bishop Brandon Jacobs, my good friend, and his choir is going to be coming over and singing with us. And the Michigan City Steppers, they win awards all over the country. They're going to be there to perform there on Sunday, July 28th, between 2 and 8. So we got vendors. Nice. We got Brothers Barbecue will be there. That's what I'm about to say. Is there food? Yeah. Yes. Greater Works, which is a division of our church, is going to be there as part of the fundraiser for the fest. Nice. We're going to be selling barbecue and tips and different things. All right. We've got all kind of vendors that are going to be there. So it's a day to spend in the park, bring your lawn chair, kick back, and relax and enjoy the festivities. Nice. Good, fun, safe day on Sunday, July 28th, between 2 and 8. It's going to be a little hot, too. 6 hours. But we do have overcast on Sunday, so that sun won't be out at least. That's a good thing. So you'll be able to enjoy it. We have tents. We have a senior tent. Good. And all kind of stuff goes on in that senior tent. Bid whist. They are buck wild. If you're going to have trouble at the fest, it's going to be in that senior tent. Oh, yeah. So they have a good time, and we have a lot of things for them during the time at the fest. That's good. What are the sponsors? Well, we have tons of sponsors. One of our biggest sponsors that partners with our fest is Comcast.
Okay.
So they really believe in investing in the community, investing in kids. And so they came out, saw the work that we were doing, heard about what we were doing first, and then came out and witnesses it. In the first year, they said, wow, we're almost embarrassed what we gave you. You put all of this on, and so yeah, it's God.
That's good.
We believe and we depend on man, but we trust God. And so God has met every budget that we've had. We've been able to pay our budget and meet our budget every year, 17 years. Nobody gets paid from our ministry. This is a part of what we do.
Wow.
It's a part of what we feel we're called to do. So every dollar that is donated to the fest goes straight to the kids. It goes straight into making sure that they get the things that they need.
Nice. Okay.
So I can talk about some of those sponsors, because some of them have been partners with us for years, and they've been partners with us for so long that they are pretty much a part of it.
Right.
They're pretty much a part of it. We don't even have to change the banner some years because it's the same ones.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So Centier Bank is a neighborhood bank. They partner with us every year to put on the fest. NiSource, or some of us better known as NIPSCO, they partner with us. The Foundations of East Chicago, which has been our community partner from our inception. The Foundations of East Chicago they are our largest funder, and their relationship with us has been long-standing. They believe in what we do. They support what we do, and they're not just there with their funds, but they're there with their presence. So they'll be there in the park, not just to see what we're doing with the money, but just to be a part of the festivities, because they know we do a good job of touching our community. So Foundations of East Chicago they are our longest standing partner with the Wow Fest. Of course, Greater Destiny, a community hospital. They'll be there with a tent, getting information out about all of the different programs and services that they have for the community. Along with they donate towards the fest. Keep going. Zing Health, Judge Sonia Morris in East Chicago. Yeah. Grease Monkey Oil Change.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that name, but
That's what it is.
they've been a blessing, so we roll with them.
Okay.
And then, of course, one of our longest standing political partners, Mr. Mike Repay. He is a long-standing supporter of our fest. There's others that we could name, but those are some of our larger sponsors.
Nice.
Kim Robinson, Calumet Township trustee.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't even live in East Chicago, has no stake in East Chicago, but she believes in what we do, and she comes out to support, and she supports us with a donation every year.
Nice.
So there's so many people that are part of this and help to make this happen. And we're eternally grateful to be able to do this for the community.
That's wonderful. So this Sunday, July 28th, 2 to 8, get there early.
Yep.
12:30, 1 o'clock, get there early. And where's it at? What's it going to be at again?
It's at George Park. It is the back area of the casino, Ameristar Casino there in East Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's Ameristar anymore. It's changed so much.
No.
But it's George Park. It's the beachfront area.
Right. Oh, it's
So,
I forgot. It's not new. No, don't give me one.
Yeah,
I know it's something. It's something else though. Yeah.
And the beauty of the fest is taking on a different kind of culture and feel, because when we had it in the neighborhood parks, we touched the people in that community. But now with it being the beach, we touch a vast array of people.
Yeah.
So the only people out there aren't just church people.
Right. It's some of everybody.
It's some of everybody
People
that's
out there on the beach too.
You know, and on a
yeah.
nice day like Sunday's going to be in the mid to high 80s. You know, there's all kinds. We've had all kind of crazy stuff. We had people get saved.
That's a good thing.
There at the fest.
Okay.
And so we do early morning prayer there at the fest, so there's a lot of good things that happen.
That's good.
And, a lot of people that work behind the scenes. I never. When my grandfather used to tell me as a little boy, when we go fishing, and we sit in the boat and I see a turtle on the top of a tree. My grandfather told me, he said, if you see a turtle on the stump, know that somebody helped to get there. And that's what that's been one of the hallmarks of my ministry is I understand that there's great heights that God can take me to, but it takes people to help to get there. And I think I get the opportunity to pastor some of the greatest people in the world, and those at Greater Destiny Bible Church. I didn't say the greatest. I said some of the greatest because I don't want to offend anybody. Any church you may go to, you do what you do. But
there's one particular church I know that say that, but we won't put them out there.
I have the privilege to be able to pastor some of God's greatest people, and they really grab the vision and make it happen. In the last 2 years, I pretty much all I have to do is show up because they understand what's needed to get done, and they get it done. So when you go in the park, you're going to see the spirit of excellence. You're going to see people that are rolling up their sleeves to make things happen. And our slogan and what we live by is, on that day, we don't say no.
That's wonderful.
We whatever it is, we try to make it happen.
That's great.
As long as it's within sanity.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's great. So don't miss it this Sunday, right in East Chicago at the beach. Be there 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock until 8
dark.
O'clock. You get dark. You'll see the ants come out and they'll be starting to break down. Break everything down.
Right.
They'll be breaking everything down. But it's going to be a great day.
Okay.
Great gospel music, great singing, great fun, great giveaways.
Yes.
And we're going to also be honoring people in the community that have done great work in our community.
That's
and
good.
To which I cannot remember all of the names. I don't have that in front of me, but it'll be a surprise for those that come.
Okay.
But there is one name that I cannot forget. The committee decided this year to honor my father, Dr. Edward.
Nice.
He in the region. He is the only that I know of person in the state in Northwest Indiana to receive the Sagamore and the Wabash Award.
Wow.
And that is Indiana's highest award for community service.
Wow.
And so my father has done a lot of great work in the community, helped a lot of people, employed a lot of people, and helped a lot of people get their start, get their job. He's a great, I call him the master mentor. He's like Yoda. He's been a father to many, so many. People used to say, how is it that you let your dad, there's all of these people that, and I always told people this, I said, because there's enough of him to share. There's enough of me. My dad lived so big that there was enough of him to share. And so I didn't have to be jealous.
Right.
I had to understand as a son, there are benefits I get that nobody else does.
There you go.
Exactly. So we're going to be honoring him along with other honorees on Sunday at the fest. So
nice.
Come out, be ready to enjoy, relax, and have a good time. Eat some good food. We have plenty of vendors for you. We got all of the food groups covered.
Oh, yes.
Every food group is covered. I might even be on the grill on Sunday.
Oh, there we go.
I might even be on the grill. You might roll by there and catch me grilling some turkey tips and some grilled vegetables. So
sounds great.
You
that sounds
make
really
it out,
good right now.
Make it out, get your kids, and make it out to the park on Sunday.
All right. Still time to be a vendor.
If you want to be a vendor, I would suggest that you call this number, 219-545-2361, 219-545-2361, and just let them know, and they'll get you connected with who they need to talk to. The reason why I say yeah is because you know our people.
That is true. A little bit.
And it's two things I think we allergic to. Number one is being on time.
We're a little patient.
And number two is our people will not RSVP. I don't understand it. I don't know why, but we just will not RSVP on time.
Well, first you gotta find out who all gonna be there. That's the first question.
Exactly. Exactly. So, my wife took in a vendor today, but her question to me was with trepidation, honey, is it okay? It's gonna be good if I said, you know what? If you good, I'm good. Yeah, but yes, if you still want to be a vendor, food vendors have a little bit more restrictions because they're handling food. They got to have food handlers and all of that. City of East Chicago, but if you have a city of Gary food handlers card, you can be a food handler in East Chicago.
Okay.
So call that number. I'm sure they'll try to get you in if it's at all possible. But we do have a few more slots open for vendors. So all of our vendors, they do very well. They sell very well. They do very well. So Sunday, July 28th, Wild Fest.
All right.
Make it out to the park and get served.
All right.
Get served.
Don't meet us there, beat us there.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming by. Anytime the Spirit leads you this way, you feel in your spirit that I'm hungry, you come by. No, but this is a sample. I don't need the whole thing. It's a sample.
Yeah. And I don't want to neglect and not speak to the mayor of Chicago and his staff because they do a very good job of laying that park out for us, and they do a very good job of making sure that everything is in place so that when we have the fest, people will be safe, and that it's beautiful out there. You know, so my wife and I, we sometimes just go out there and sit out at the lakefront because aesthetically it's just a beautiful place to be. You can walk along the little boardwalk there and just relax. And so I petition people that if you want to have a good time on Sunday, come out to the Wild Fest. We would love to be a blessing and to serve you.
Nice. All right, I appreciate you coming out. Wild Fest this Sunday, 2 to 8, East Chicago. We are Gary's Voice of Education. We are WGVE. See Wit. Who you with?
See Wit.